This game was much better than what I expected. Cannot lie. Your prediction was more so on the money in terms of how you thought that game would go. I think we all predicted Ohio State to win, but you had Notre Dame competing and finding a way to keep themselves in that game. And like you said, kudos to the brother Marcus Freeman. He did exactly what you said. I won't say he outcoached, but I think for the talent that he had on the field and for the situation they were dealt, Notre Dame competed from start to finish. They just couldn't find any answers in quarters. And pretty much after the first drive, they had no answers. But overall, what were your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, the game was pretty silent. They competed as well. Notre Dame did. Riley Leonard ran for like what 8 times, 8 carries, 8 to 9 carries. He was gassed after that. I think he was gassed for a little minute after that first drive. Then Ohio State just put on a very dominant performance, a couple few possessions, and then Notre Dame finally got their break. They finally had a stop where they can, get back into the game, and they were fighting. They really was fighting. I think my only issue with Brother Freeman, he kind of let me down was I think he tried to go for a field goal, and even if he kicked the field goal to made it, you still would have been down 2 possessions. I think he was down 16 with 9 minutes left in the fourth or something like that. Brother, you got at that point you got to go for it. Like you ain't no point of kicking the field goal, man. I get you trust your defense and everything like that, but I don't know that was scratching my head on that one.
I think I wasn't surprised by the early how the game started out. Like Ohio State being as militant and as precise as they were, that's how they played the entire playoff run. That's from everything that happened post Michigan was what we expected of Ohio State. So I wasn't surprised by that. Where I was surprised was Riley Leonard being able to find his rhythm as a passer in that game and being able to just get what being able to create plays with his arm. I think that was one of the things where like if you would have told me, hey, Riley Leonard's going to pass for 255 yards and 2 touchdowns, I, I would have looked at you side eye like, bro, like what the hell? How did he get that? If he got that, I would have told you, okay, well, this game must have been a blowout very early, and they must have just tried to fight there. They must have had some garbage time yards and points. But no, they were very much in the game. They fought, and I again credit them for fighting through what was a crazy stretch where Ohio State was scoring on every drive and had no issues. I probably was surprised by the fact that it looked like Notre Dame had no resistance on defense early on, and like for an entire half, you had no answers. Um, I would probably say the biggest regret, the biggest issue I probably say was that I don't like giving great athletes at receiver off coverage. The quick giving, like don't give Jeremiah Smith that much cushion on a third down. On a gotta have it third down. You're going zero blitz. You gotta press up. You gotta fight because there. I don't think that you don't have a shot in hell if he's running a fade and you're already 10 yards back. He's too explosive of an athlete. You got to get your hands on him. The best way to even alter a guy like that is to get your hands on him. At least fight at the line of scrimmage to at least give yourself a shot and at least try to be in phase with them when that ball's in the air. But other than that, I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, I thought Ohio State had better athletes, and the better athletes showed they were better athletes for the majority of that game. So, not really surprised or disappointed with anything I saw.
Yeah, actually, that last play with Jeremiah Smith, I actually faded Jeremiah Smith receiving yards, and it was working. It was cooking to that last play. That was the dagger, to win the game for him, which is crazy. That's just my luck. But yeah, that fried my prize space ticket there. So yeah, that was really dumb, man. I think there was man to man with no safety help. You got the best freshman wide receiver in the nation right now, and you gave him no safety help. Like you had the formula working, and especially on that play where if you would have got a stop, you back in the game. Like you was down 8. So yeah, kudos to Ohio State. Kudos. I like that one play. It's resemblance to I think Vontae Smith from Bama. They did for Jeremiah Smith that design play that was pretty dope. Man, just kudos to Ohio State, man. Overall, what I said to Risma was, I guess y'all legit have a Michigan problem. Like y'all are the best team in the nation. Y'all just have a Michigan problem, which we said on the show time after time and again. rivalries, everything is out the window. No matter how much you spend on your roster, no matter how much your season is going good, everything is out the window. But after that, I mean, hell, they prove you can bounce back after that. You shout out to Ohio State for the resiliency, man. I thought they was cooked. I thought they was frauds. I did. I called them, and I gotta apologize. I called Ohio State, Penn State with motion. Rizma, hey, this is my apology to you, brother. This is my hey. I called y'all Penn State with motion. I thought y'all was frauds. My apologies, brother. My
Hey, look, man, I gotta give credit to Will Howard. He had a hell of a day. Ryan Day as a coach, he deserves credit, but Will Howard, I was very impressed with him. Just with how poised he played. That's the best I've seen him look all year. From the perspective of like he seemed in control of that game. He looked very much like a guy that belonged on that stage. So kudos to him for sure. But yeah, overall, man, Ohio State, this was a roster that was made to go win a championship, and that's exactly what they went and did. So kudos to those boys, man. But